Hey everybody, this is the Marine.
And this is Runner, and we're backpacking with a hammock.
And we're starting our trip. This trip we're going from Finland all the way down to Beaver Bay. That car you seen down there, that's where we parked. We had to hump all the way up here. That was a good little hike. We had a big lunch and now we're heading out to burn it off. It's kind of drizzling right now. It's not bad. The leaves are starting to come to peak, so that's great. Tomorrow and the next couple days it's supposed to get colder but nice, sunny. It's supposed to get down in the end of the week down to the 30s for the lows, which we enjoy. We enjoy that. So we're going to be up here 3 nights, 4 days, and this will probably end the year as far as our hikes. So we're really looking forward to this. This is the end of September, getting into October, and we're on our way. We're heading to Kennedy Creek for the first night to camp.
We'll see you out on the trail.
Adios. We're on Sawmill Dome. It'd be just gorgeous with the colors out there if the sun was out. I mean, it's pretty now, but you can't see way back there. There's 2 ridge lines farther back, and we're in peak now, and it would have really lit up. It would have been just a gorgeous picture, but it's still gorgeous up here right now. Still beautiful. We've been on this hill, this ledge. I shouldn't say hill, man. This is a canyon almost. Oh, one thing I want to say is kind of sad. You know, you can see out there, we should be seeing colors and all the beauty out there, but right now, with this fog coming in with the rain, we cannot see it. We're on one side where it's supposed to be a spectacular view of Lake Superior. All we seen was fog. All we seen was fog. But right now, we're going to head down there. If you can see down there is Kennedy Creek, and we'll be camping there tonight. So we're on our way. We got to descend down. Hopefully we won't wipe out. I wiped out already and landed on my butt. Didn't feel good.
I see beauty. I see beauty down there. I see lots of beauty today. Not the kind of we anticipated, but most certainly in God's creation we see God's fingerprints up here on this side of this canyon, and it's a huge canyon. So
yeah, it's gorgeous up here.
it is beautiful. Not what we wanted necessarily, but you gotta take what we get up here.
No water in Kennedy Creek. About a 1/10 of a mile from here is a lake. Yeah, usually at this time, this creek here is dried up, but you can see how much rain we got. This creek is flowing pretty well. This is almost like it would be in the springtime. So we've been getting a lot of rain up here. It was rainy all summer, and we didn't have to worry about coming to a campsite and worried about getting water, because there's a lot of these sites up here that the little creeks might be dried up, but we never had a problem. There is no problem this year with this rain. So that's one benefit with the rain that you have up here in the wet summer. You don't have to worry about water sources. You're always going to have water sources.
Pretty muddy though.
Muddy waters. I'm all set up in the mud. This is going to end up being a good hang. It's nice trees. It's just too bad it's muddy there. If it wasn't muddy, it would have been a great hang in there. But what are you going to do? You know, it's what it is. But we enjoy it. We enjoy doing it. Even in these circumstances, in these conditions, we still love it. Yeah, we're gonna sit down and have some dinner. We just got some water from the creek over there. It's real muddy, but you know, that's what we expected. Then play some cards maybe and hit the hay. I just took down my tarp of my hammock where I slept. Yeah, you want to put a tent on here, this tent pad here. It was about an inch of mud. So that's why with a backpack and with a hammock, to have a hammock, you can come in this situation where the tent pad is all muddy. You can string up your hammock and you don't have to worry about it. But I had to put a tarp down. Luckily I had a tarp where I could put down and put my pack and all my gear on there. Otherwise, man, it was a challenge to keep everything dry and keep it from getting muddy, getting up to go to the bathroom and putting on my Crocs and, you know, trying not to get mud everywhere. It was a good challenge and everything was dry and nothing got muddy. So yeah, it was a good hang. I slept great. Sun's out, things are starting to dry. The trail is wet, water, muddy, but we love it. We love it up here. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Can't wait to get on the trail. We're gonna head out right now and get to our next camp. The next camp I think is 8 miles away. We're gonna check that out. It's Palisade Creek. I think it's Palisade Creek. And I heard that's all flooded out, so we're gonna check that out. But we're gonna go beyond that, maybe hit the Bear Lake. Yesterday, that's the ridge we're following. You can see way back there, this one here coming in and out. But it was so cloudy. When we came down here last night in Kennedy Creek, we could look up there and we can just see the clouds. So we were in the cloud and the mist up there, so we couldn't see all this down here. So finally it broke. It's a beautiful day. You can see the clouds out on Lake Superior. Behind us to the west, there's not a cloud in the sky, but on the lake, it's just holding that cloud cover still. But it's just gorgeous morning with that sun out. It feels good to have that sun beating on us right now because everything's a little damp, and to dry out like this is going to be nice today. So what do you think, Runner?
Oh, I agree with you, Marine. This is really just a real treat, a blessing for us to be able to come out of the shade and the dampness that we were at camp and climb up here a little bit and experience this glorious morning with the sun shining off the lake and the warmth of the sun. Just feels great. So
yeah, we're on our way. We're gonna see what Palisade Creek looks like, but I heard it's muddy. We're gonna try to push to Bear Lake today. I think I said that. I'm saying it again, and I'll probably say it again.
Yeah, you can say it a couple times if you want.
But yeah, what a beautiful morning. Man, oh man, it's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Just look at that. Look at that over there. Oh. And there's the sun. Oh, we welcome you, sun. That up there on the hill is the Wolf Ridge Learning Center. We're on Highway 1, which divides the north from the south. So this is halfway. If you're going down to end of Jay Cook State Park, this would be halfway. For Runner and I, because we're just going down to Martin Road, we might, mess around with the other part of this Superior Hiking Trail. But this is our halfway point as far as what we're going to do is right here. No, we're
so in 2 seasons, we have, in a few different hikes now, a few different trips. This is kind of a milestone for us here. So we've hiked the far north end down to Highway 1, and like the Marine says, we're going to continue on probably next year and finish up down to Duluth. So
we would park up here by Finland, and then we would go up to the Boundary Waters for maybe 5 days, and then we'd come pick up a car, and then we would do the Superior Hiking Trail. So this has always been our halfway. We always park here and then go up north. We would never park up here for a while. We're done with this section of the trail up here, so we'll never have to go to Finland. But we'll still go up here to do our Boundary Waters and come back south to pick up our car. So this is a kind of milestone for us.
See you on the trail.
This is the Baptism River, that's the High Falls. That is a gorgeous picture, isn't it? Not me, the waterfall. Cool cable bridge that they got over here. When you go across, it really sways and moves, and if you look down, you can see the water. Yeah, it's really a cool bridge. It says there can be only 5 people on here. Runner wanted to recruit some people to test it to see if it can hold 10 or more, but I told him not today. Not today. A shout out for Silas and Esther.
Hi Silas and Esther, I love you guys.
Runner's
Hopefully
grandkids.
Someday I can bring you up here to this wonderful state park.
And then I have Bentley, my grandson, who watches. Those 3 watch faithfully backpacking with a hammock. So shout out to you guys. Thank you for watching. You guys are the best. Trying to film this without getting stung. We know where you live. We know where you live. That's what we gotta climb, the drain pipe. The drain pipe. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Only halfway there. Now Runner's going to finish off the drain pipe here. Be careful. We're going this round mountain campsite, and you can see the beavers did a number there. They blocked, let alone they have the dam there, they started one down here, and the trail goes through here. So we're gonna see if we can get through there. Yeah, we pushed on to the campsite. Here's a campsite, but it isn't a very good hang site, so we're gonna push on to Bear Lake campsite. That's not quite 1.5 miles from here, so we're gonna head to Bear Lake, and hopefully it's a good hang site. After that, it's a long ways before another campsite, so we'll have to make do at Bear Lake. But it's been a great day. It's getting cloudy all of a sudden, and I hope it doesn't rain. It looks like rain clouds. That would be not good. Trail's really muddy, but we're pushing on. We'll see you at the camp. Those are turkey vultures. I seen them flying down there. I thought Runner kind of bit the bucket down there. going up this hill, but he's just came up here. There's a bald eagle. That would be we've been seeing a lot of peregrine falcons dipping in and out of these ledges. We're over on that mountaintop over there, and we've seen them probably about 3 different times coming in. There was 3 of them that were just zipping in and out, and I tried to film them, but every time I take the camera out, they're gone. Seeing and hearing a lot of sandhill cranes. They're making a comeback, and that's kind of cool to hear that. But we're almost to Bear Lake, and we're going to set up camp. Campsite at Bear Lake. On this hang I had 2 little trees. I had a big tree down on that end, but on this end I had 2 little trees. So what you do is you put one on the tarp, because if I put both the hammock and the tarp on that one tree, when I put my weight in the hammock, it will bend it and my tarp will sag. This way it won't sag because I have it on a different tree. So if you can see, I have the hammock strapped there, and I have the tarp hooked up there. So if you come to an area where there's 2 small trees, a lot of times even if the trees are behind it, you still want to use the smaller trees. Don't put both the hammock and the tarp on the same small tree. It'll sag every time, and that's a little trick that works all the time. Yeah, we went down by Bear Lake. There was a campsite down there. There was only 1 pad. There was no trees. It was real rocky, so we came up on the hill, and so we just set up. We're gonna look for dry wood, try to get a fire tonight. We'll probably hike down. We got water when we were down there, but I think I might go down there, wash my feet off. Gotta see how the time goes, because we're gonna eat, get a fire,